Hi guys, it's me Lisa and I'm back with a Parasite. Okay, that came out wrong. I don't have a Parasite, but I will be talking about the four-time Oscar winner movie Parasite. Before I get into that though, guys, I want to say thank you to all my wonderful new subscribers. Without you guys, it really wouldn't be possible. So, a couple of things before I get into this. If you haven't subscribed already, see that red button below? Press it and subscribe. Also, the little red, not the red, but the little bell that's actually there as well. Press that as well. And so you can get notifications when I have new reviews or whatever. So please do that if you haven't already. So thanks. So guys, today I want to talk about the four-time Oscar winner Parasite with Bong Joon-kang. Oh my God, if I said his name wrong, I'm gonna just look at the paper because I'm really bad at pronunciation of people's names. But I just want to say this movie is off the wall. So I'm just gonna just look at his name. I think it's Bong Joon-kang is how you say it. Please, I'm sorry with my bad pronunciation of names. I hate it when people mispronounce my name, so forgive me for that. So I just want to say that. So Parasite, where do I begin? Wow. Let me start off from the beginning here. So before I get into it, before I even heard about it, I had a couple of people that I work with were saying, you know, Lisa, you really should review this movie called Parasite. I was like, what's Parasite? Parasite, Parasite, Parasite. So then so first it was two people at work, and then a few other people were like, you know what? If you want to review something, talk about this movie, Parasite. So finally, I was like, okay, I'll look into it. And I was really busy. I never had a chance to kind of look at it. And it's not like it was a big mainstream movie. And then it won the Oscars. It won four Oscars. And I was like, wow. So finally, I was able to watch it just the other day. And wow, this movie is something. Really, really something. So as usual, I'm going to start off with, you know, the actual elements of the movie before I actually get into the actual film. Beware, guys, I will be saying a couple of spoilers. So if you haven't seen this movie, I may put down below where I start talking about a little bit of the story about the movie. So just to keep that in mind, okay? So first of all, well, the direction is wonderful. I like the palettes. I like all the shots that were used for this movie. Really works for this type of movie. Beyond that, I just want to get right into the actual movie. So Parasite is kind of the, how do I say it, that kind of movie that I think we've seen these kind of movies before, but you know, where there's a rich family and there's a poor family. Usually we see these kind of things in soap operas, you know, where there's the very, very rich family and then there's very, very poor family. So in Parasite, this is what we are presented with. Two really different families from different social backgrounds. One's very rich and one's very poor. And then I guess the poor family, you know, they're desperate for work and they do things in order to um, get some work. So they get into end up getting jobs in the rich family's house, and then it becomes this really comedy of the eras. And I'm not going to say anything more about it because you should see it, and I don't want to ruin the movie for you anymore if you haven't seen it. But what I will say though is that I was really um, happy to watch this film because I was laughing, and then there was points where I was like, oh, I felt sad because I was laughing because, you know, it was nice, it was refreshing, it was different, it wasn't the same, although it was like the same concept. It was a lot different than a lot of the other movies I've watched in a really long time. So this is something that I honestly say that I refreshingly liked. You know, I used to be a really big movie person where I used to go to the movies like, you know, when I was off like once a week, twice a week. Now I don't really go to the theater anymore. I kind of just, if it's on Netflix or if I could get on Google or YouTube, I'll watch it. But this was something I was really happy to actually have taken the time to see and watch. Just, you know, the acting was wonderful, the directing was good, and I really like, again, just that there was so much about this film that was so different. You know, I mean, there was it really and truly deserved the four nominees that it won at the Oscars. So I definitely recommend that you take a chance and go see this film. I only regret My only regret is not actually a regret for the movie. My regret is actually that it didn't win any for best actor or best actress because, you know, the performances were really intriguing and off the wall. There was a lot of wonderful good performances in this film from all the actors, you know, and it's really good in the sense that, you know, you really get to see, as I mentioned, you know, how these two families are, although they're different ends and how their perspectives of, for two different families, you know, one a really poor family and one a really rich family. So I think anyway that this film is something that if you haven't seen, that you really should take the time to go and see. Parasites, guys, definitely see this film. Out of the 10, this is the first time I think I'm going to say I'm giving this movie a 10. Because, like I said, it's unique, it's original, and it's really worth the time to go and see this film. So, if you haven't seen it already, go see Parasite, guys. Anyway, that's it for me for now, guys. So, thanks for taking the time to come and see my channel and watch my channels and watch me talk about movies. Again, if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and share with your buddies. Bye for now.